As promised, thought I'd share this portrait painting. So, like I said, it's really not my sort of comfort zone. This is way out of my comfort zone. I've not done a portrait painting for, not that I've done many, but I've done a couple maybe in my time, and I've not done one for years and years. So, this is the reference that I found, and this is from Pixabay, which is a site where you can find reference materials which are uh, royalty free. There's no sort of issues using those images. So if you do struggle to find references, then you can always have a look on an app called Pixabay. So it's the first one that I've really used from Pixabay, so I was quite happy to use this as a reference. Um, and there's two things really that I like about this. The first one is that it's black and white, so it does eliminate a lot of problems with color mixing, things like that. So if you're unsure of how to go about mixing skin tones, then black and white is simplifies that completely. And the other thing I like about this reference is the obviously the shadows, the light and dark sort of contrast. So that does sort of make things a bit easier. So I wanted to have an easier ride as possible because portraits really are not my thing, and also I'm still not 100% having suffered with COVID just recently, but my wife, she's had the double jab, and I I really don't want the jab, and it's something that I've made a decision that I'm not going to have the jab. Um, my I think I trust my own body's immunity system, and I go to the gym 6 days a week. Um, and that's something that I've done for over 2.5 years now. So my routine, I get up at 4 in the morning, usually 3 to 4 in the morning. I walk to the gym and spend an hour and a half at the gym, Monday to Saturday. I try to eat as best I can. I just regular exercise, try and eat the best I can. Um, so I just feel I don't need the vaccine. I don't really know what that would do to me. I know people who are fit and healthy and have the vaccine, and things happen. I think it's still quite a new thing. I agree with the vaccine, and I know people have had the vaccine, and I agree that it's probably a good thing. But for me personally, my choice that I'm not going to have those vaccines. Um, so yeah, my wife's she's been really worse than me, even though she's been double jabbed. I had to take her to A&E. She's got blood clots in one of her legs, so she's sort of resting, and she's on medication for that now. But she's feeling a lot better. So, all those who have sent well wishes and messages, then thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. So yeah, going back to the painting, um, I'm not really sure which color I'm using. I've got in my palette. There's the last three colors. I know neutral tint's one of my favorites. Payne's grey. So it's either a neutral tint I'm thinking, or a Payne's grey. I'm not sure. But they are very similar in color, so you can use either or you can even use a different color of your choice. Um, so that just simplifies the whole scene, the whole reference completely. Um, so I'm just going in and still trying to create a loose-ish sort of painting. I'm not going to beat myself up about detail. Maybe it's something that I can paint again another time. Just maybe take my time a bit more, and maybe do some study into it, and some practice. But this is just really sort of my first attempt, and it's been quite some time, so I'm quite happy with the results. I'm happy the way things are going. I like the reference. So I think if you're going to do portrait painting, then you have to find the right sort of reference. Try and look for something that was going to make things easier for yourself. Like this is black and white. That's a perfect example. And if you are struggling for references, then Pixabay. Pixabay is definitely something you can look at as references. Instagram or Pinterest. I don't usually like to use anything other than my own references. So I do like to take pictures and use my own sort of material, but it is there if you need it, so it's not a bad thing. I forgot to mention the materials I'm using. You can see I'm using my Winsor & Newton palette and my usual Bockingford cold press. I didn't want anything too rough because I wanted to get a smoother sort of transition on the skin, sort of smoother mixing of tones. And I'm using my regular sort of small round brush and my squirrel mop brush. So as always, I do have my board at a slight angle, so I would like it a bit more, but with this portrait I didn't want it to run too much, so it is slightly distorted for the filming, so I do apologise for that, but it's sort of a happy sort of medium, maybe a 40-degree angle. think you've got to be careful when you're painting, especially if you've got a hot drink or a drink, any sort of drink. I've nearly dipped my brush into my drink. So just one of those things, sort of hazards of painting, but I didn't manage to dip into my drink. So I'm just going around now. You can see a dark surrounding the portrait, the figure. So I was wondering when I did this if I should have left it white, but I'm just following the reference, and it's a dark background for the reference, so I thought, well, why not? I'll just do that as well in the painting. Maybe I could have done a better job of that, I'm not sure. Probably could have gone over it again and had more of a solid black looking sort of background. But I'm not too worried. I did want to do this quite loosely, something just quite free, just as long as I got the impression of the figure and the portrait. It does look quite like the reference, so I'm fairly happy, I suppose. Like I said, it's not really something that I often do. I can't say whether I enjoy it or not. I've quite enjoyed this process. It's been quite nice to do. It is a little bit of a challenge, and maybe something I could do, take more time over the painting process. Let me know what you think in the comments if you'd like to see more sort of videos like this, portraits. I know one of the things that I do have, while I was out walking, I got a picture of a horse. Someone kindly stopped with the horse and asked if I wanted to take a picture, and I got a really nice portrait of a horse's head. So maybe that's something that I could paint coming up. I do have the photo somewhere, so I would like to use that and do something different like that. So let me know what you think in the comments. Please let me know what you think of this painting. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's something that you've picked up from it, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Just trying something new. So I would encourage you, if portrait painting isn't your thing, then why not give it a try? Try something different, try something new. I think, like I said in the last video, in order to improve, sometimes we've got to get out of our comfort zones, and this is completely not my comfort zone. So let me know what you think. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.